I love living in Coyote County. Blue sky, fresh air, wide open spaces. It's a quiet, peaceful place, filled with honest, hard-working people. Most city folk would find it boring here, but we enjoy a job well done, lifelong friendships, and knowing a handshake is worth more than a signed contract. But lately, it's been hard to find love in Coyote County. Women's tastes have suddenly gotten a lot more sophisticated. The men are fighting a losing battle. They keep trying, but they don't have a clue what they're doing wrong. And the women are just fed up. For love to bloom again, something's gotta change.
I wanna ride the range all day. I wanna feel the wind blowing on my face. I want a cowboy who knows just what to say. And I wanna live that Western way.
Hello, is this the hypocritical, self-centered jerk?
I didn't know you felt that way about me.
That's how Lisa feels. Are you enjoying the drive?
Yeah, smooth sailing. So tell me, is there any news?
Look, you can't flirt with the head of programming, then skip town and expect her to give you a radio show. Right now, she's your problem.
Hello?
And I'm gonna talk.
Mary?
Ooh, I wanna live the cowboy life. I want a carefree experience away from city strife. I wanna yodel all my cares away. And I wanna live the Western way. I wanna swing my rope out rounding up the straight. I wanna watch the cattle while they graze. I wanna work real hard for my honest days paid. Hey, I wanna live the Western way. I wanna hear some Bob will swing. I wanna see the best in everything. I wanna greet each brand new day with hey howdy hey. Hey, I wanna live the Western way. Oh, I wanna live the cowboy life. I want a carefree experience away from city strife. I wanna yodel all my cares away. And I wanna live the Western way.
It's cheaper to change your diet than your septic tank. Hey, next caller, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué tal?
This is Bubba. Last week you told me to check the starter. Well, the dang tractor still won't start.
I told you it wasn't the starter.
Wire, I said it wasn't the starter. You said it was.
No, I said it was the battery.
Did you check the battery?
Oh, yeah, what do you think?
Hey, what can I do for you?
I just need a fill-up.
How about some coffee while you wait?
You read my mind.
Fred!
Be there in a minute.
You know, by any chance, if I keep going down this road, will I hit the I-10?
Oh, you are off track. You gotta go 60, 70 miles back down that road east.
I should have flown. Thanks.
Here you go. All strong for you?
No, it's great. Thank you.
Fred?
I hear you, Lover Bear, but I got a handful of chicken gizzards you gotta take care of. Now someone just can't get enough.
Not now, honey. We got a customer who needs your help.
What can I do for you, young fella?
Yeah, I just need a fill-up on number,
Hey, tuned on K-Rap.
1.
Yep.
Fix your amor problem, menzos.
Now's the time for the juicy stuff.
Bueno, mira, you're escuchando K-Rap AM 780 Old Duck all the time. See you later, man. Hey, Coyote County, if you're in the market for a car, then come on down and
Hola, Lord.
Hi, Sanchez.
Hardware is a proud sponsor of the Sanchez Repair.
Gracias.
Hey, boss, you already have a few calls coming in. Do you want to hold them until after your monologue?
No monologue. Let's go straight to callers.
Okay. Callers, prepare her to be owned.
And now it's time for Heart Smart with your host, licensed counselor and PhD, Lauren Hartford.
You're listening to Heart Smart.
We're encouraging you to be smart with your heart.
Heart Smart.
Caller, you're on Heart Smart.
Hi, Lauren. This is... Dang it, what name did I use last time?
This is Carol, right?
Yeah.
You went by Betty.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Lauren. This is Betty.
Hello again, Betty.
So what's good?
The green chili stew is great, if you can handle it.
Sounds like a challenge.
Just the truth, son.
Is it healthy? I'll take it. So how long have you guys been married?
48 years next month.
Wow, congratulations.
Thanks. Name's Fred Hawks.
Jack Proctor.
Good to meet you, Jack.
Betty, what do I always say about choosing a man?
Choosing a man is just like choosing a car.
You know what you want in a car.
Why shouldn't you know what you want in a man? That's why we've got the NNCL.
Wait, the NNC what?
Non-negotiable checklist.
The non-negotiable checklist.
Your car should take care of you as much as you take care of it. If Billy were a car, what car would he be?
A Mustang. Billy's so handsome. Wrong.
Is this for real?
Yeah, give it a chance. You may learn something.
Betty, I need you to listen to me.
Not just hear, but listen.
Okay.
If you buy a car based strictly on how it looks or makes you feel, you're going to get stuck making huge payments on a car that's unreliable and end up having to tow it everywhere.
So does that make Betty a tow truck?
She's white as one.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Thanks.
If you're going to protect your heart,
What do you need to do?
Get some better advice.
I need to find a man who can provide for me more than just the roaches in his double wide.
that's right, leave Billy on the lot.
Talk about a bucket of water on the embers of love.
If you have a question, please call me at 555-4545.
Is there someone special in your life? When was the last time you showed them just how special they are to you? At Fanny's Florist, we specialize in crafting magical floral bouquets that express how you feel in ways that go beyond.
K-Rap caller line.
Hi, I desperately need some love advice from Lauren.
Please hold.
Did you get through?
Caller, you're on Heart Smart.
Hi, Lauren, longtime listener, first-time caller. I just love your show.
Thank you. And your question?
Well, I got this crush, you see. She's beautiful and...
Is she reliable?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been together long?
We've seen some miles together.
Do you have common interests?
We both love putting the top down and going really fast. It's just that when I get her over 85, she starts to wobble just a little bit.
Excuse me?
The steering wheel shakes.
Oh, I think you want to speak with Sanchez. His show is about fixing mechanical things.
My show is about giving relationship advice.
Oh, my mistake. It's just that you were talking about Betty's boyfriend, like he was a car and not a person. I guess I just got a little confused.
This boy has no idea what he just started.
Are you trying to be funny? Because this is not a game.
I take relationships very seriously.
Oh, I'm sure you do, sweetheart. It's just that if your listeners approach love with a rule book, they won't find love and they sure won't be happy.
Well, first of all, I'm not your sweetheart.
And second of all, we don't take amateur call-in advice.
Maybe you should get your own show. We help people be smart with their hearts, not put them in a blender.
If you really want to help your listeners, you need to just...
Lauren totally just got fragged by that caller.
Lauren's show isn't a video game, Doyle.
I guess, but I've never seen anybody stand up to Lauren like that on the phone and survive. It wasn't that sweet the way he
Whatever.
She still got fragged. K-Rap caller line.
Next caller, how can I help you be heart smart?
Hi, Lauren. Thanks for taking my call. I just love
Hey, Brian, do you believe this?
Yeah, I had it on in my office.
But that last caller, I think he might have had a point. I've been following your rules, and the last date I had was...
Whoops, I think we got disconnected.
She does not look happy.
K-Rap radio? Yes. No, wait, can you please hold? Yeah, thank you.
Next caller, how can I help you be smart with your heart?
This is Betty again. I know the non-negotiable checklist is important, but that last guy made me wonder, might there be some wiggle room? Lauren? Because...
Here, can you hold just for a second? Thank you.
Thanks for knocking.
Did you hear the show?
Yeah, I loved it.
What are you talking about? It was a disaster. I had to do damage control for the rest of the hour.
I thought the callers really responded well to him.
Brian, He made a fool out of me.
He didn't make a fool out of you. All right? You got
Humiliated?
challenged. Besides, it's kind of fun to see you get your feathers in a ruffle.
Thanks.
Come on. I'll take you down to Hops, and I'll get you a bite to eat. And forget about all of this in a few hours. My treat.
Yes, sir. I had to fight off more than a few cowboys who had their eye on this lovely young lady.
Of course, that was back in 1958, mind you.
And you were Miss Coyote County.
2 years running.
Well, I have no problem believing that.
Oh, thank you, Jack. Hey, honey. Hi.
Who's that?
That's her.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she looks better than she sounds.
And she's single.
And what makes you think that I'm single?
The menu hasn't changed in years. Probably decades.
I want to look at the menu.
Don't be upset. It was good radio, okay?
I don't care about good radio. I care about stopping people from making big mistakes with their lives.
Here you go, sugar.
Thanks.
And let me guess, it's a green chili stew.
Sounds good. And she needs something with a sedative.
Funny. I'll just take the usual.
Oh, what's the matter, hon?
Did you hear my show?
Sounded to me like you met your match.
Just some idiot prank caller.
Well, at least he wasn't bad looking.
What?
Lauren, I'd like you to meet Jack, who is passing through on his way to Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's in California.
Yeah, I know where Los Angeles is.
I'm Brian, station manager for KRAP. Would you care to join us?
Brian?
Oh, that's a really good idea. Go ahead. I'll be getting that green chili stew.
Okay.
So, Jack, you sounded pretty sharp on the air.
Yeah, you know, as thrilling as it was to be on air with Lauren, I've actually had a few shows in major markets.
Funny, I didn't think that professionals prank called for cheap thrills.
Getting a rise out of beautiful women is what I do for cheap thrills. I actually wanted to talk to you about your, the
Non-negotiable checklist.
Right, that. You know, it seems like you're building barriers to relationships.
I'd like to build a barrier right now.
So, Jack, you wouldn't be interested in coming down to the station and getting a little airtime, would you?
Oh, I couldn't.
He couldn't.
Well, it's just that we have this open time slot.
What open time slot?
I listened to your program. Well, what? He's sharp as a tack and very handsome.
Maggie, it's radio.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually just staying for the night. I gotta go back to LA tomorrow. So I have this thing with syndication deals and stuff like that.
Syndication.
Well, it never hurts to ask.
Besides, I don't want to show up your local love expert anyways.
Would y'all excuse me for a moment?
Where are you going?
Something's disagreeing with me. Excuse me, sorry.
Look, sweetheart, you know, I didn't mean to...
To ruin my show.
upset you. Look, can I ask you a question?
Do I have a choice?
You really buy into what you tell these women? I mean, come on. Comparing love to car shopping?
I'm just trying to help people avoid getting hurt.
Okay, just seems like you're keeping them from ever driving off the lot.
No, I am helping them find healthy relationships, not chase rainbows or knights on white horses.
Oh, it just seems like you're helping people find loneliness. I mean, you want to help people, you know, encourage them to take risks, you know, find a little magic that you can...
Goodbye. I'm leaving. So move.
Oh. Right.
Lauren. Hey. Lauren. No hard feelings?
No feelings at all.
Listen, I know that you're the local expert. I was just wondering if maybe you could recommend a place for me to stay tonight.
Actually, yeah, there's a comfortable place just up the road. The Dry Gulch Motel.
All right. Thanks. You've got to be kidding me.
long to notice how friendly you become with all the girls on the block, so I'm not the only one. I got your number, I know the rules to your game, so don't try to play me, I'm not going there again.
Wonderful.
You having some relationship trouble?
Cute.
Need some help?
Do you know anything about cars?
Ow! Whoa, hot! That is definitely hot.
So do you think the radiator is blown?
Yeah, maybe.
Huh. What about the Framus?
Yeah, you're probably gonna need to repair that.
Which one is the Framus?
It's that one.
What? This one?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was the distributor cap.
Well, the Framus and the distributor cap, they look a lot alike, and no such thing as a Framus, is there?
Have you ever seen a car engine before?
You mean before right now?
The alternator is shot.
Hey, let me call you a tow truck.
Huh. No reception. Can I give you a ride?
No, I couldn't put you out. You gotta get back on the road to syndication.
Well, after referring me to the comfortable dry gulch, it's the least I can do for a doll like you.
No thanks. I'm sure someone that I know will be along soon. This is an automatic.
Have you ever been stuck in LA traffic?
All hat, no cowboy. Well, thanks for the ride.
Yeah. Hey, listen, can I use your phone?
Fine. Whatever gets you on your way.
You're too kind.
Hey, would you like a gummy bear?
That's disgusting.
Okay, how about an orange and white one?
Ew.
Oh, you want to see something really cool?
What?
Disguise your voice.
Hey, Katie, have you read the news yet?
Right after Sanchez is done.
Here, you need to read this.
What is it?
A woman from Albuquerque was abducted by aliens 10 years ago. She just turned up.
Red, this isn't a news source. This is the Weekly World News. But it sounds like something that would be perfect for your show.
I guess I'll just have to fight the conspiracy elsewhere.
This is our booth. Doyle, Katie, this is Jack.
Jack from last night?
Guilty.
That was Evan. Awesome.
Nice meeting you guys. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Carl, hold on.
Hey, because of you, Darlene hadn't been on a date with me in a month. She won't even return my phone calls.
It's not my fault that Darlene attends church twice a year on her non-negotiable checklist.
Take my advice, Brian. Less talk, more country music. Maybe then I'll sell more trucks.
What was that all about?
Car Barn just pulled their advertising.
Why?
Well, he believes his drop in sales is caused by Lauren's "people are like cars" metaphor.
That's ridiculous.
Definitely wrong. It's clearly a simile, not a metaphor.
Okay, everyone. Back to work. Jack, good to see you again. What brings you here?
He drove me here. My truck broke down.
Yeah, her Framus is shot.
Ooh, isn't that like the distributor cap?
You know, actually, I do have an ulterior motive. Can I use your phone?
Sure, use the one in my office.
Lauren, trust me on this, okay? We get his show in, we get your show in. It's going to be a great night for the
Barry here.
Barry, it's Jack.
Jack who? I'm just kidding. Hey, how are things out in Timbuktu?
Well, the scenery isn't bad.
Well, then take your time. Enjoy the trip.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, they pushed back the deal.
Why?
Come on, man. You broke Lisa's heart. Now she's taking it out on you.
Well, maybe we should just give them what they're offering.
Well, they pulled their original offer. Lisa said she's done with you and your games. Sound familiar? She's trying to get you banished to a weekend show. I'm working on her, but it's going to take a while.
So, what am I supposed to do in the meantime?
I don't know. Hey, go practice what you preach. Live for the moment or something. I don't know. I'll call you when something happens. Ciao, baby.
Bye. Hey, thanks for letting me use your phone.
Yeah, no problem. You know, it's a shame you can't stay. I mean, we sure could use someone around here to add a little sizzle to our roster.
It's a good thing we already have a relationship show that gives helpful, sensible advice that everyone loves.
Yeah, everyone but Carl.
My advice is something the audience can trust.
Yeah, trust to keep them cold and lonely.
You know, it's a good thing it's not your problem to worry about. Maybe you should hurry up and get some road behind you.
You know, I don't feel like I've really been able to share with Coyote County what they really need to know about love.
What about LA? Big deals, syndication?
Brian, is that job offer still open?
Absolutely. Yeah, step into my office. We'll work out the
Talk to you
details.
for a second?
Sure.
I thought you were joking about giving him a show. Giving him a show is like letting the fox into the henhouse, don't you think?
If the fox gets the hens excited to listen to our radio station, I think it's a great idea.
I'm serious. This isn't gonna work.
Look, we could stand to shake things up around here. Sure wouldn't hurt business. Besides, I'm sure your metaphor or simile or whatever will hold up against Jack's amateur advice, right?
Hey, nice to see you again.
Hey, good to see you. So I guess this makes me a regular now, huh?
Some coffee?
Please. Oh, and plenty of room for some cream and sugar.
Got it.
And can I get a menu too?
Coming right up.
Hey, howdy, Jack. Just heard about your new show. When you start?
Tomorrow, actually.
Oh, that means you have a chance to see Lauren every day.
So, you got yourself situated?
I stayed at the Dry Gulch Motel last night.
Well, why in the world would you stay there?
Well, Miss Hartford recommended it quite highly.
She's a feisty one.
Hey, you know what? We've got a spare room. Why don't you stay with us?
Oh, I couldn't.
Oh, come on, Jack. After you're done eating, I'll take you out there. You got your own private entrance, so feel free to come and go as you like.
This place is amazing. Wow. And you built this all by yourself?
Me and Maggie. No beachfront condo, but we sure like it. Grab that bag and follow me.
Yeah, there we go. Here it is. What do you think, about 200 yards?
Yeah, about that.
There's no way that you hit yours farther than mine.
You might be surprised. Now that you have a show, how long do you think you'll stick around?
Who says I'm going anywhere?
Uh-huh.
Right. You know, you really must love golf to build your own course out here.
Well, when I was younger, I spent all my time on the green. These days, I'd rather be helping Maggie at the diner. What's your passion, Jack?
I just love the feeling of speaking into the mic and knowing that a million people are listening in. You know? Not much I'd give up for that kind of magic.
You know, I really think that your ball is going to be back there.
What do you think, Jack? 240, 250?
There's just no magic.
No magic. He makes a steady living. He loves children. He makes you laugh.
But he's not good looking.
But he'd be willing to put on the miles with you.
Yeah, but he looks like he already has.
Well, that's all the time we have for. This is Lauren Hartford reminding you to stay heart smart. Coming up next, we have guest host Jack Proctor, who will be with us for just a short while.
Thank you, Lauren. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here, Jack.
Is it?
Yes.
You know, I'd hate to contradict you right out of the gate, Lauren.
You would?
To the last caller, if you're still tuned in, don't feel too guilty if you're not into Mr. Steady Income. I mean, if he's not making you feel special, then...
There's more to love than feelings.
And there's more to relationships than financial security.
Yeah, and what's more should be listed out on everyone's non-negotiable checklist. That way they know love when they see it.
Who's going to be able to measure up to a perfectionist? I mean, people that wait around for someone who doesn't exist are going to end up bitter and alone.
It's not a perfection list. It's a tool to help people separate what they want from what they need. And I assure you that the people who take reckless risks are the ones that will end up bitter, brokenhearted, and alone.
And you have personal experience to this effect. You know, this is radio, Lauren. The audience can't tell when you roll your eyes. Okay, folks. Well, she is taking off the headset, and there she goes. It looks like that's it for Lauren today. So what do you say we take some calls as we kick off the Love Advice Hour? Jack Proctor, the Love Doctor.
Jack 2, Lauren 0.
How do you call that a point for Jack?
She dropped his main case, so the point goes for the affirmative, and she used a false dichotomy. Logical fallacy.
What are you talking about?
Coyote County parliamentary debate champion. 2 years in a row.
Nerd.
Hey, I got a varsity letter for it.
Romance is something that you're going to have to work for. Making magic, it's not an easy thing, so you're going to have to be able to risk rejection. That means you're going to have to get some confidence.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
I don't believe you. And you know why? Because you don't believe you. You see yourself as a frog. I see you as a prince sitting on his butt in the middle of a pond. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go look at yourself in the mirror, shirt optional, and you're going to tell yourself you are the man of her dreams.
And how many times am I supposed to do that?
As many times as it takes. Listen, I want you to call me back tomorrow and make me believe you. Well, that's it for today, folks. Up next is Red Bradford with the Conspiracy Hour. Until next time, this is Jack Proctor saying, go and make some magic. K-Rap, AM 780, all talk, all the time.
That was a really great show, Jack.
Thanks.
Was anyone here looking for me?
Like
anyone?
Not that I know of. Hey, Red?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I listened to your show yesterday.
Oh?
Yeah, I listen most days. That guy that called in and they gave him his own show, I thought he wasn't very nice.
Well, you're the first.
I can relate to your car talk better.
So, do you have the carburetor?
Oh, right. It's, yeah, here it is.
Thanks, Lyle.
No problem.
You know, I can always count on you. For junk.
Thought you fixed your ulcer thingy. Okay. I'll see you later. You know, in a polite society, you go ahead and respond with like, you know, sure, thanks, Jack, or a customary nod.
Good night, Jack.
See? That wasn't so bad. Here, let me. Yes.
Thank you.
So where'd you learn about cars?
My dad?
Was he a mechanic?
No, a rancher.
And your mother?
She wasn't.
Any brothers or sisters?
What are you, taking a census?
Just making small talk.
No brothers or sisters. You?
A sister.
Is that why you pretend to know so much about women?
Pretend to know. I don't claim that I know much about women, but I do know about wooing them.
Oh, and after she's thoroughly wooed, how do you keep her?
I just keep on wooing.
Deep, Jack. Real deep.
Seriously? The only day you really have is today, and if you don't love today, you may never get the chance again.
Yeah. Carpe diem.
You saw the movie.
No, read the book.
So, how is Coyote County's biggest radio star going to spend her Friday evening?
I have dinner plans.
Oh, you have a special somebody.
This is the part in a polite society where I say, none of your business.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm late. Car trouble again.
Oh, that's fine. Come on. Look who's here.
Hey, honey, hi.
Looks like we had the same dinner plans.
Look, if you have company, I could leave.
Oh, don't be silly. Come on over here. You help Jack with the salad. Fred, maybe you'd help me get the plums from the cellar?
I can get them for you.
No, you don't know where they are.
Of course I do want to help you with them.
Hey, you kids behave down there.
No promises.
I just cannot seem to escape you.
Look, I'm not trying to invade your space here, okay?
You could have fooled me.
They offered. Actually, they insisted after they heard about the infamous Dry Gulch.
What are you doing here?
Helping with dinner.
No. What are you doing in Coyote County?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
Oh, it just seems like you're better than this place.
That's a pretty arrogant thing to say.
No, you're a woman with a PhD living in the middle of the land time forgot. I mean, someone with your education and looks. I don't know, I can just see you making it big someplace else.
I happen to like my life.
Look, I tell you what. If you can promise to at least pretend like you don't hate me tonight, I will try not to be so arrogant. Promise.
Smells like dinner's ready. So here Fred was. He was covered in mud from head to toe. He was holding the flowers over his head. He was just grinning from ear to ear. He was so cute.
Had a lot to smile about. It was our first date.
Well, I guess there was a second one.
Well, it may have taken a while for him to get me to say yes, but after the first date, I was hooked.
Man, it took a long time to get that first yes.
Good night. Thank you.
So you're close with them?
Yeah. Ever since my dad died, they've been like parents to me. You don't have to walk me to my car.
Well, in a polite society.
See, man, I can't get rid of you.
Oh, come on. Tonight wasn't so bad.
It's barely tolerable.
You know, it's going to be a shame to put such a nice girl like you in her place.
It's a shame you really believe that.
Oh, he is really sweet and so romantic.
You're here early.
Yeah. Not a lot to do in this town.
Those things are nice, but he still can't take care of your needs. George takes me to dinner and the movies all the time.
I understand that, but he's 30 years old and still lives with his mom. How is he possibly going to provide a future for you?
I don't know. I didn't think about that. I just figured, well, if we love each other.
Excuse me, caller. This is Jack Proctor.
Hi, Jack. I love
What
your
are you
show.
doing?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Oh!
Does George make you feel special?
Yes.
A new pair of shoes could make a person feel special.
Oh, that's true.
Caller, trust me. The best course of action right now is just to see where love takes you. I mean, obviously, George is willing to do what it takes to make you feel like a queen.
How he makes her feel is irrelevant.
It is?
Wrong. Her feelings are everything. Do you really think she'd be happy with someone who didn't make her feel loved? 20 years down the road, what good is a house on the hill when the heart is stone cold?
Haley, dear, let me give you some sound advice. None of George's sweet words or presents are going to make you feel loved 20 years from now when the kids are going hungry because he can't hold down a job.
Well, we haven't even talked about having children yet.
Have you ever been in love?
Well, yeah, I mean, back in high school, there was this one guy that my sister fixed me up with. I thought,
Did you just say?
Relax, we're on mute.
so tall and strong.
Jack, how many women have you left disillusioned and bitter?
Just answer the question. You haven't, have you? How can you go on the air and give advice on love when you've never even
8 years of school, Jack. A PhD studying real cases of women who've been suckered into destructive relationships. All you have are lines from cheap greeting cards. Do you really think that your advice makes these people happy? They're just gonna end up bitter, like the people you've left behind.
But he had a gap between his teeth I could drive a truck through, and I need a guy with good teeth.
Excuse me, caller. I'm gonna prove to Miss Hartford and pretty much anyone with an earshot that my relationship advice, not hers, can help anybody to be truly happy in love.
How are you gonna do that, Jack?
I'll take any loser. No, I'll take the biggest loser in all of Coyote County. And with my advice, I'll get him a date with the hottest, most unattainable woman in this town, and she'll love it.
One whole date? Whoopee!
Not good enough. I'll get his dream girl to claim him in front of God and everyone.
And what's the big prize, Jack? A car?
That's right, Lauren. A car. Courtesy of Car Barn, where all of Coyote County gets their cars and trucks.
Located just 2 miles north of the Boot Shaker.
What in the Sam Hill? A free car? When I get my hands on that, Brian.
Carl, that's so sweet of you to support that nice man on the radio. I think I will take this car. Do you take cash?
So, Jack, exactly how is this contest gonna work?
Well, Lauren, I'm glad you asked that. Anyone who would like to be the Coyote County Loser will call in and tell me why they think their picture should appear in the dictionary next to the word pathetic. Of course, we'll keep the identity of the prospects a secret. Then you, Lauren, will decide who you think is the biggest loser.
Okay, Jack, you're on. I'll give you 1 week.
Oh, that's 6 more days than I need.
How are we gonna disguise our callers?
Hey, we can use Doyle's voice thingy.
You wicked.
I sound like a robot.
It's just gonna be sad to watch someone crash and burn because they put their trust in you.
It's gonna be sad to show you how worthless your precious PhD really is.
You know, the only good that can come from this is that you'll actually realize how you're hurting people. In fact, maybe we should make that part of the deal.
Fine. I know what my advice is worth, and if I fail to get the loser's dream girl to go on a date with him and admit it, I'll leave Coyote County and never look back.
I can't believe I let him goad me into this stupid loser contest.
Ms. Lauren, if you pick me to be the loser, I'll bet you I can get you a better price on your horse oats.
Well, I still believe in my non-negotiable checklist. In fact, I've been thinking about requiring a master's degree.
Academic prestige, probably a better salary.
I read that someone with a master's degree makes $20,000 more than someone with just a bachelor's.
Good point. I might use that on my next show.
Jack Proctor, the love doctor, here with the lovely yet frosty Lauren Hartford, PhD, as we kick off our search for the biggest loser in all of Coyote County.
Caller, tell us what your idea of the most romantic date is.
Well, I always pictured my special girl would sit with me in front of Gilroy, hold my hand, and...
Wait, Gilroy?
Yeah, that's the name of my homemade computer. It's pretty incredible, the processing speed on it.
Please, okay, too much information. Just tell us about the dream date.
Well, in my dreams, My girl and I are holding hands, sitting in front of Gilroy, and...
Your computer.
Yeah, that's right. With our free hands, my right, her left. We're playing Duke Nukem or Ultima 4. I'm getting all hot just thinking about it.
Okay, now you're giving me too much information.
So she says, get away from me, and I say, why? And she says, well, you smell like you haven't taken a shower in 3 weeks.
Well, that was pretty mean of her to say.
Well, I looked her straight in the eye and I said, it shows what you know. The last time I took a shower was Easter. And that's when she pushed me off her tractor.
She had just picked up her car from the body shop, and that's when I asked her to marry me.
Was that before or after you ran over her cat?
Which cat you mean?
How many pets of hers did you run over?
Looking back now, I think it was probably stepping on that bunny that really turned her off.
I'm speechless.
That's a first.
I'll say.
Yeah, I went to the prom, but having a good time, too. Then I found out she only went with me because she lost a bet with her mother.
Ouch!
Yeah, that's what I said. Ouch.
Okay, you can leave your information with Doyle.
Yeah?
But I think you're in the lead.
Awesome!
How many more callers?
Today's paradox, everybody wants to be a loser.
Next caller, tell us about your sorry life.
Señorita Lauren, Señor Jack, yo quiero ser el Coyote County Loser.
Sanchez, station employees are not eligible for the contest.
I was really hoping I could find love online.
You know, some of those sites have matchmaking down to a science. They use compatibility lists.
Oh, here we go with lists again. Okay, caller, tell us what happened.
Well, I got an email that said...
Yes?
It said I was compatible with no one.
Technology, it seems, has its limits.
Don't you see, Jack? If you can't help me, no one can.
That's the truth.
I guess I feel I'm the biggest loser because I've never actually asked a girl out my whole life.
Not once.
No, sir. And I talk to the girl in my dreams all the time. I've just never had the guts to ask her out.
So what are you scared of?
Well, that I could scare off the greatest girl in the world.
Oh, that sounds kind of sweet.
Sounds kind of lame.
Why? Because he doesn't have a patented pickup line waiting to be fired at the poor girl?
No, because fear is the element that unites all losers. But the good thing is, I'm here to help.
You know, I think we found our winner. I mean, loser.
Lauren is so gonna beat Jack.
I think Jack could win.
What? Are you crazy?
What he's been saying makes sense. I mean, maybe women do like a confident man.
So some woman is just gonna throw away her NNCL because some guy shows confidence? Would you get rid of your list because some woman decides to bat her eyes at you?
I kind of never got around to making mine. I was too busy building my scale model of the Starship Enterprise.
Well, I always have my list on me. And that way, when I finally meet Mr. Right, I'll be able to check it and make sure that he's really the one.
Can I see it?
Well...
Please, come on.
Okay, but you have to promise not to laugh.
I won't. All right. College degree, acceptable careers, doctor, lawyer, etc. Must love Jane Austen. I'm not any of these things.
Huh?
I was just saying it's a good thing you don't like me because I'm not any of these things.
Well, don't worry. Lists can change. I mean, I'm sure that there's a girl out there somewhere who has create Star Wars replicas on her list.
It's actually Star Trek.
Can I borrow the spade for a minute?
What if Jack actually wins the loser contest?
Oh, I'd kind of like that. I'd like having him around. He's nice. He's single. You're single.
Maggie, stop trying to play matchmaker.
Come on, you're going to tell me there isn't anything about him you like?
Please. Okay, he's attractive, but when I compare him to my NNCL...
So you have been thinking about him. That's a good sign.
I hate to disappoint you, but Jack's ego and I can barely fit in the same room.
You certainly seemed to enjoy his company the other night at my house for dinner.
Well, yeah, he's a fun, charming guy. Everybody likes him,
He's fun, he's charming, everybody likes him. Can you add funny to the list?
But that's not enough to build a relationship on, and that's why I have the list. And there's something on that list that Jack just does not meet.
And what's that?
Caring for someone other than himself, that's impossible for him.
How can you say that? You don't even know him.
Yeah, but I know the kind of guy he is. He's the kind of guy my mother would have liked.
Just because. Oh,
Maggie, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Did you take your pill?
Don't change the subject. This is about your heart, not mine. I just lost my balance, that's all.
Okay, let's go take your medicine.
You're such a nudge.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fine. I'm really fine.
You've been listening to the Love Advice Hour with Jack Proctor. Tune in every day at this hour.
Another great show, Jack.
Thanks, Dora. Hey, so what do you guys do for fun around here?
Play video games and take things apart.
I mean more like going out.
Going out? I've got someplace we can go.
You know, when I said go out, I meant more on the lines of like a movie, or like a bar.
I can't believe I let you drag me out here again.
Jack, I give you the crash site. Maybe they'll come back tonight.
I'm going back to the car.
Okay, so congratulations on being the biggest loser in Coyote County.
I'm pretty excited.
You should be. I assume that you've picked out the girl of your Coyote County dreams?
Yeah, she's a beauty.
Now, remember, for the woman, love is all about creating that magic moment. And you want nothing to distract you from that. This means you need to be as neat and clean as a pen.
You mean I have to clean up every day?
You want this girl, right? Then yes, always showered, clean, shaven, smelling like the fresh scent of the twilight air after a desert rain.
Okay, I can do this.
Everything, I repeat, everything contributes or detracts from the experience. How's your breath?
It's the must-hear hour of radio everyone in Coyote County is talking about. The Love Advice Hour with Jack Proctor, the Love Doctor. He may not have a PhD, but the medicine...
Let's see what you have against him.
Oh, he's superficial, shallow, arrogant.
He's good radio.
None of the above is good radio. A check
Not just any check, take a look.
from Carburn.
That is a 1-year sponsorship from Carl. And you know Ed's Used Autos is gonna follow suit just as soon as they hear those new spots. It seems businesses like sponsoring people who entertain, like Jack. Look, you got nothing to worry about. It's only a matter of time before he gets bored, moves on, then things will go back to the way they were. Then you can undo all the damage Jack's done, okay?
Fine.
Where are you going?
These your keys?
Yeah, why?
I'm borrowing your car.
And thanks to our sponsor, Car Barn, where the cars are cheap, the service is decent, and every other Tuesday they've got cookies. So go visit Carl. That's Carl with a C and Car Barn with a K.
Hey, Katie. I gotta go get a part for my truck, so can you get the liners ready so I can edit them when I get back? Sure thing. Hey, Doyle. You look nice. What's the occasion?
Just taking some of Jack's advice.
Oh. Hey, Lyle. Well, you're looking sharp. You been listening to Jack's show?
What? No, I don't really catch that show. I'm too busy. You say you need an ignition coil for a 72 or was it a 73?
Come on. I have known you since high school, and I've never seen you look this good. So who's the girl you're trying to impress? Well, whoever she is, I'm sure she's very sweet.
You remember that time in the 9th grade when I ran into the doorway in speech class?
No, I actually forgotten about that.
Well, I was looking at you and not where I was going, and it's funny, I had to get 6 stitches. But you gave a speech that day about how much you wanted to go to Paris, and mine was about cars.
Wow, you remember that? No, I never did go. Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
When do you give up on fixing a car and just scrap it?
When she's got nothing left to give, I suppose. I mean, it can be real hard to scrap a car. I mean, we love her and we want her to keep going, keep everything the same, but Well, when a new car will get the job done better and the payments are cheaper than the parts, I guess we just move on.
Maybe it's time for me to move on.
Well, looks like I don't have that part. I'm sorry, Miss Lauren. I'm not gonna be able to help you.
That's okay. Thanks anyway. And good luck with the girl.
There's something about her, huh?
Yeah. The way she walks and her hair and her laugh and everything.
She's almost twice your age.
What?
Huh? Oh, Katie.
You thought I was checking out my boss?
So how can the love doctor help?
I don't know. She's out of my league.
What are you talking about? Look, try this attitude. She needs me.
What? She doesn't need me.
Look, women want a man who's confident. I mean, if you see yourself as a loser, she's gonna smell it a mile away. Try this attitude. Say this. If she turns me down, it's her loss, not mine.
Her loss, not mine.
All right, try it like you mean it.
Katie, if you don't want to go out on a date with me, that's fine. It's your loss, not mine.
Well, this can make work a little awkward. You know what? We'll talk later, okay?
A man you can't trust is like a car that leaks oil. Sooner or later, he's gonna break down on you. And here to shoot down any logical advice that I may have given is Jack Proctor with more on the Coyote County Loser contest.
Thanks for that ringing endorsement, Lauren. Okay, loser. How was phase 1?
Jack, you won't believe how many people talked to me after I cleaned up. I mean, people on the street.
Good. Now you need to send your dream babe a token of your affection. Flowers, as cliche as they may be, more than any other gift, make a woman feel good about herself.
Flowers? You buy some and send them to her?
Yeah. See, once a woman feels validated, she'll open up a little bit. You know, let her defenses down and actually give the sender a thought. Flowers are a billion-dollar industry. And you know why, loser?
Because they're pretty?
Because they work.
So, Lauren, I was listening to Jack's show, and I was wondering what you thought about his advice for the loser. I mean, I think it sounds pretty good. Don't you think it might work?
Well, I make it a point not to listen to Jack, but I'm pretty sure that his tricks aren't going to help anyone find love.
Yeah, but
Excuse me, I'm doing a show here.
Are you Lauren Hartford? I think it's for you.
Oh, for me? Sweet. Never mind.
Lauren?
Mark my words, caller. Jack is going to lose this contest.
Night, you guys.
Night, Maggie.
More coffee? Coffee?
Oh, sure, thanks.
I hear Doyle is sweet on you.
Yeah, seems that way.
So how do you feel about it?
How do I not feel? He is the most annoying person that I look forward to seeing every day.
So you like him?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
So what's the problem?
Well, Lauren gave us our non-negotiable checklist, our tool to weed out Mr. Right from all the losers.
And I take it Doyle doesn't measure up to your list?
Total failure. I mean, the guy collects X-Men comics, and his fashion sense is totally whacked. I could go on and on.
So you're trying to decide which to ditch, the list or the loser?
What made you decide to go for Mr. Hops?
Oh, nothing at the beginning. Boy just wouldn't take no for an answer.
So it wasn't love at first sight?
Oh, heavens no. It took me a long time to come around. He was a farm boy and awkward and didn't know how to talk to me.
So when did you finally say yes?
When I saw he loved me more than golf, that's when I realized how much I really cared for him.
There were a lot of not awkward boys. He was the one.
Hey, you,
let's get this date night going.
Stars are out tonight. Let's go home. Fire up that hot tub and... Katie, you're here.
I was just heading out. I wouldn't want to keep you two lovebirds from date night.
Be safe going home.
Stupid truck?
Now, darling, that is the car for you.
Really?
You bet your pretty little boots.
I'm not wearing boots.
I know.
So what made you change your mind about sponsoring K-Rap?
Well, you know Darlene's little non-negotiable checklist?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, Jack helped us craft a compromise. Heck, I even get half credit for going to church on bingo night.
That Jack.
Yeah.
Personally speaking, I don't think compromising what's important is a good idea.
You know, that's enough work talk. Let's get you into the car of your dreams. You kind of drawn to this one?
Actually, here's a list of what I need.
I'll give that a real careful look in just a little bit. Come on, now it's your turn. Hop in. Now, close your eyes and imagine. Imagine zooming down the highway. Not a care in the world. And the man of your dreams sitting next to you. So, shall we get the paperwork ready?
I read her the poem like Jack said. I never knew sitting on the water tank could be so magical. This was my first date since 7th grade Sadie Hopkins Day.
That's nice. How can I help you today?
Well, I wanted to thank Jack for his great advice, and I figured since he worked together, you might tell me, would he prefer a sheep or maybe a calf?
How about a pig? Looks like we're up against a break. I'm Lauren Hartford. You're listening to Heart Smart on All Talk All the Time, AM 780 K-Rap.
Stay tuned for more.
Hey, do you think we can find a caller who doesn't want to talk about the contest?
I'll see what I can do. It's not my fault you keep getting fragged by callers.
Doyle, we need to talk. You know the other day when you made a complete fool out of yourself and me?
Yeah, about that I just wanted to explain.
And you sent me flowers?
I thought you sent those anonymously.
I think you are completely out of your mind asking me out on a date.
Look, I didn't mean for it to come out that way.
Especially after we had already discussed my NNCL. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking?
Well, I was thinking that it might actually be kind of fun to go out on a date together.
Really?
You can pick me up at my house after work. Don't be late.
Well, sure. I have a date with Katie. This is kind of cool.
Wow. Hello down there.
Will you please just leave me alone?
Are you having some trouble with your mailbox?
No, I'm fine, thank you. Why do you have a P.O. box anyway? Are you planning on staying for a while?
I don't know, maybe. No, K-Rap just gave me a box for all my fan mail.
Funny, that's why they gave me a box.
Excuse me. Are you Jack Proctor, the love doctor?
That's a fact.
I just want to thank you. My boyfriend called your show a while back, and you told him to clean up, act confident, and start treating me better. And ever since, he's just been so generous and loving, and I think we're going to make it. And it's all because of you.
Well, thank you. You know, just hearing that makes it all worthwhile.
Thanks so much.
Do you really mean that?
Of course. Or we both try to help people. Just that I do it better than you.
Now that's the Jack I know.
Junk mail. Bills.
Actually, this one looks like it could be fan mail. No, look,
Give it
it's
back,
pretty
seriously.
stationery. Oh, it's romantic. It's probably from one of your girlfriends back in LA.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be good. I am writing because I wanted to let you know that your visit meant the world to me. I don't think I would have made it without your encouragement. Good news, the treatment went well and the doctor thinks I'm in the clear. I heard about your loser contest. Sounds like you're a big hit in the desert. Don't let your head get too big. Remember, you're still my little brother. Love, Susan. Wow. I feel really stupid right now. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Is that why you're in the area?
Yeah, my sister was in Santa Fe, so I was staying with her until she got better. She's through the worst of it, so.
Wow. She means a lot to you.
Yeah. I mean, don't most people care for their family?
You'd be surprised.
Why don't you let me take you to dinner tomorrow night? And then afterwards we can go on a moonlit walk over the crash site?
Sounds like a date. But I don't think so, Jack.
Why? Because I don't fit into your criteria? You know, Lauren? Don't worry about it.
Jack, wait. Have you ever been horseback riding?
Does that little horsey outside the grocery store count?
No. Be at my ranch at 7 a.m.
Oh, that's in the morning, right?
Yeah, last time I checked.
Ooh. Okay. It's a date.
No, it's not a date. It's just horseback riding.
All right. What's that?
Oh, it's my electric bill.
What's my turn? Why don't you let me...
You're not gonna...
Miss Boyer! This guy bothering you?
Lyle, really, I'm okay.
Well, if he's bothering you, just let me know. I know how to take care of these city types.
Lyle, really, I'm okay. Thanks. He's just a friend. I'll see you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
Bye, Lyle.
Bye, Miss Lauren.
Oh, it looks like someone's still waking up.
Yeah, sorry about that. Couldn't find a Starbucks, and I thought of drinking Mrs. Hop's coffee before I got on one of these. It just didn't sit so well, if you know what I mean. So where do I put the quarter?
All right. You put your left leg in the stirrup, and you straighten your leg, and then you kick your right leg over.
All right. Well, if you promise not to hurt me, I promise I'll do the same thing. We'll get along just fine, okay?
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Just get on the horse.
Okay. Hey, do I need to stretch first or something? No? Okay.
There's nothing like the wind to remind you how it feels to be alive. Now you're under my skin, just where I didn't want you. Taking the things I thought were mine, making me feel that it's alright, that I can't fall if I'm already down, and I can't fall with my feet here on the ground. I can't fall.
You know, horseback riding is a lot more uncomfortable than it looks.
Just wait till tomorrow.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Oh. So you do this often?
Every chance I get.
I don't want to upset you, okay? I was just been wondering if you ever thought about getting out of here.
Yeah, I did once. Believe it or not, it's kind of hard to find a place to get a doctoral degree in Coyote County.
You know, I was thinking about doing some postgraduate work at Coyote County Community.
I wanted to do the whole backpack the world thing. You know, maybe live for a year in Paris.
Vive la France. So what changed your mind?
My dad got sick, so I came home to take care of him. And then after he died, I just felt this burden to keep up the ranch. And then one day I ran into Brian at Hop's Diner and we talked about me doing a show and the rest is history. I felt like helping people. Somehow making a small difference.
And in that small difference, you never found a little time for some romance? Oh, come on, admit it. You dream of being swept off your feet.
Listen, I'm sure I love the thought of being in love just as much as the next girl.
I can't believe you just admitted that.
But I also know what it's like when the moment is over.
You never went to prom, did you?
I went to my prom.
With a date?
Well, it depends on how you define date. You know, for someone who talks about making women feel special, you sure know how to make me feel like a loser.
Sorry.
This is so cool.
Yeah, my dad and I spent a lot of evenings restoring these old cars. Just too bad we never got any of them to actually run very well.
Yeah, that's probably where you got your obsession to fix cars.
Yeah. Working on these old things was really the only way I could get his attention. His mind was always a million miles away.
So what about your mom?
Well, she left us when I was 12.
Why would someone do something so selfish?
Because she wanted romance, Jack. She wanted to get swept off her feet. I guess my dad and I didn't make her feel special enough. You see what your advice does to people?
Right, that's not fair.
It's not fair? What about responsibility? Because you never talk about that. You don't care who gets hurt just as long as everybody's following their dreams no matter what the cost.
I'm not like that, okay?
You don't know what it's like for your entire family to get torn apart because of stupid romantic dreams. You know, there's no such thing as magic, but the pain is very real.
Love can be real too.
What?
Hey. Let me help you find love.
I don't need your help.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
I have to get that.
What's wrong?
It's Maggie. She had a heart attack.
In the pulpit, saying
so sorry, Fred.
She loved you like a daughter.
She was the closest thing I ever had to a mother. Oh, I loved her too.
I know.
Great. Now I get reception? Hello?
Jack.
Barry, what's going on?
Well, I cleaned up the mess you made with Lisa, and I made the deal happen. I have your contract right here in my hands.
Excellent. Fax it over to the radio station. I gotta go, okay?
Fine, but the deal is contingent on you being back here in 72 hours. Promise me you'll be heading this way ASAP. Jack, I don't hear you.
I promise.
Great, I'll see you then.
Hey,
Hey.
who was that?
Oh, it was my sister.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was just calling to tell me she's doing okay. What about you? You okay?
I feel hollow inside. Like there's this part of me that's gone forever.
You know, I didn't know Maggie very long, but she did introduce me to you, and for that, I'll always be grateful.
You know, she thought an awful lot of you. I thought you were a jerk, but she showed me that I was wrong. Now, come to think of it, I've been wrong about a lot of things. I think you deserve to win the contest.
You know, just don't even think about that right now, okay? Look, I'm gonna take you out to dinner tomorrow. We're gonna have fun, we're gonna talk. Have a really nice time, okay?
I would like that.
All right, loser. Tell us what your biggest holdup is with this girl.
So there's this other guy who's like way cooler than I am, and I think he's after my girl.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of good fish in the sea, and everyone seems to be angling for the same ones. So how do you beat the guy who meets all the criteria of her non-negotiable checklist?
You try to be like him?
No. If you make it about you versus him, you're gonna get crushed.
To win the girl, you need to make it about her, not you.
The secret is, find out what's the most important thing to her, more than anything.
Like a truck?
No, not something that obvious.
All women have a secret dream, something from childhood. Whether it's as simple as running through a field of wildflowers or as big as visiting the Eiffel Tower.
Take her to Paris. I mean, that is expensive.
No, you never actually want to give her what she wants.
The joy is in the longing. But on your date, you need to feed the dream with images, smells, sounds. Your date should take her to that place of longing in her mind. And if you're lucky and you followed all my other advice,
she'll make you part of that dream.
I don't know if I can go through with this. I've never asked a girl out.
Of course you can.
You know what? I want you to hang up the phone with me right now and call her. It's that simple.
Law of inertia.
K-Rap Radio.
Lauren?
Yeah, who's this?
Lyle, I wanted to ask you something. You think you might want to go to dinner with me? I mean, if you don't already have plans or something?
Yeah, sure. My plans just changed.
Well, all right. I'll pick you up at 7.
Okay, bye.
Well, thank you, Jack.
Hey, Red Heart. Yeah. Hey, Katie, you seen Lauren anywhere?
No, I think she went home already. She wasn't feeling well.
Oh, she wasn't feeling well?
But this came in for you.
We're supposed to go to dinner. Thanks.
What is all of this?
There aren't any French places in all Coyote County, and this is the only foreign restaurant.
Yes, it is.
You know, Miss Hartford, you sure are beautiful tonight.
Lyle, we've known each other forever. Call me Lauren.
I figured I couldn't take you to Paris, so I'd bring Paris to you.
That was so thoughtful of you. You know, ever since Maggie died, I just feel like I kind of been through the ringer.
I sure hope you're having a good time.
Oh, it's perfect. You know, when someone takes the time to really know you, it makes you feel special.
Well, you think it's magical?
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say magical, but... You're the loser, aren't you? How could I have been so blind? Jack!
Does this mean I don't get the truck?
Wondering who the Coyote County Loser is? Find out later today when K-Rap broadcasts live from Hop's Diner.
Hey, how we doing, Doyle?
Set to go.
Thanks, man.
Well, Jack, there's your free truck. Ain't she a jewel?
Carl, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
You're kidding. Your contest helped Car Barn have record sales. Hey, Jack, meet Darlene.
We're engaged.
Congratulations.
Come on, darling. I hear they're serving little smokies inside.
Where's Lauren?
She said she'd be here.
Jack, we gotta start now. Everybody quiet, please. Quiet, please. On you, Jack, in 3, 2, and...
Welcome to 780 AM K-Rap, all talk, all the time. This is Jack Proctor coming at you live from Hop's Diner, where we have an absolutely packed house. And thanks to Car Barn, we got a 4x4 truck to give away to the Coyote County Loser if his girl can admit that she had a good time on their date. Okay, and now I'd like the loser to reveal himself.
It's me, I'm the loser, everybody.
All right, and is your dream girl here with us today?
Well, she sure is. It's Lauren.
Is that true?
Yes, everyone, I did go out with Lyle. Turns out Jack's advice really does work.
And you had a good time?
You might say it was magical.
Okay, then, yeah. The loser can come claim his prize now.
Okay, everybody, that's it for the live broadcast from K-Rap Radio. Thank you.
I don't know what to say.
I do. You know, I've been telling people to protect their hearts, and I couldn't even stop mine from being trampled.
What are you talking about?
I saw the contract. Congratulations, you've got a very lucrative career ahead of you.
All right, it's not even like that.
Really? Are you leaving? That's what I thought. You know, I've put off my life long enough. I'm gonna follow my heart, too.
Even if that takes you away from me?
Especially if it takes me away from you. You are exactly who I thought you were from the moment that you called my show. A fraud. Goodbye, Jack.
Hey, Miss Lauren, look, I got a new truck.
Miss Lauren, did I do something wrong?
No, Lyle. It's okay. You have been so good to me over the years, but I gotta move on. You know? Chase some of those old dreams.
You mean like Paris?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks for taking me on that date. Showing me there's a big world out there.
Are you really leaving?
Yeah. It's okay. Bye, Lyle.
soon.
I suppose so.
You know, Jack, when I first married Maggie, I had big dreams, big selfish dreams. We were going to California. I was going to be a golf pro. I just knew if I could get on that circuit, I could be great.
So what happened?
Well, Maggie didn't want to leave Coyote County, and I didn't want to leave her.
She wouldn't go.
Oh, no. We were all packed up. I walked back into that little rental house, and Maggie was standing there with tears in her eyes, staring out the window at everything she ever knew or ever wanted to know. She turned to me and smiled, said, "I'm ready." I started to unpack, Jack.
You regret not going?
Not for a second. I made the commitment to love her and never look back. Now, don't get me wrong. We had some ants at our picnic, but God gave us 48 wonderful years, and I love her more now today than I ever did.
What a romance.
Romance is nice, son. But love is amazing.
Hey, have you seen Lauren anywhere?
Nope, I guess she left about an hour ago.
Where'd she go?
I really don't know. I think she's going to be gone for quite some time, though. Her car was all packed up with her clothes and everything.
When you remove that little gizmo inside the kitchen faucet.
No te fijes. All you gotta do is replace the little button. No sé qué. But
I'm sorry, I need to get out of here.
This is strange.
Lauren?
Lauren, if you can hear me. I think I finally figured it out. I mean, this whole time, we've been debating, you know,
Hey guys,
about
listen to this.
security or romance, warm, fuzzy feelings, or whatever we're so sure is right.
But the truth is, it's none of these things. I mean, love is committing to just give up everything, you know, for someone else. Stupid ideas, great career opportunities, pride. See, I thought lists were stupid.
And then it turns out that I have my own non-negotiable checklists.
My list, I need a fiery personality. Someone who loves horses, fixes cars, has a PhD. Doesn't put up with my crap. Lives in Coyote County. Lauren, I know that this is going to sound crazy, but I think that I love you.
We thought Lyle was the biggest loser in Coyote County.
Turns out the biggest loser is me.
Jack, you've got a caller.
Lauren?
No, Jack, it's Darlene. This is the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
Thanks. Lauren, if you can hear me, please call.
Jack, someone's calling.
You're on the air.
Hi, Jack.
Lauren,
Yeah,
why'd you leave?
because egotistical and from LA weren't on my list.
Weren't?
But I'll let those things go because you meant the most important thing on my list. You were willing to sacrifice everything for me. This is radio, Jack. They can't see you smiling.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
Katie, we don't have anything on the air. You better do the news.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
Live from K-Rap Studios, Jack Proctor and Lauren Hartford are pressing lips.
Yeah.
Our two biggest radio stars who have been teaching Coyote County how to love have finally found love themselves. I think it's safe to say that Jack and Lauren are making some magic in the K-Rap Studios. A heart-smart move for both of our love doctors.
Now that is great radio.
Welcome back to Family Talk with your hosts, Lauren and Jack Proctor, and we're going to go ahead and take our first caller.
Jack, I need some help, man. This is Lyle, the loser.
Hey, Lyle.
Hey, actually, Lyle, last we heard about you. You were getting married to Carol. Betty. And you were opening a truck detailing business.
Yeah, all that's going great, but I was calling for some help with my family.
So what, do you need a little spark back into the marriage?
No, it's the opposite. I need some help with my boys.
Grounding is always an option.
My senora is very mad at me porque I took apart the vacuum cleaner to use the belt in the lawnmower. And now I'm in the casa de perros.
No, you first.
Sanchez. Well, how is your wife going to be able to have a clean house if you keep taking apart all the tools?
Why is the wife in charge of the clean house? Why can't they both be in charge of the clean house?
Oh, but I didn't say that. Welcome back to Family Talk.
Hey, Jack, this is Red. You'll never guess where I am.
At the crash site?
Nope, I'm on the mothership. Yeah, they finally came back for me. Oop, I gotta go.
Red.
I think we lost him.
Red? Can't believe they're eloping.
Why not? Remember, carpe diem, live for today.
Yeah, but Katie and Doyle?
Come on.
Yeah, it's just so sudden.
They're sweet.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, come.
Thought I had it all figured out. Didn't need no one to show me the way. Go it alone to guard my heart. Not gonna change, no, not today. You walked in and I know your type. You think you can just sweep me off my feet. Boy, it's gonna take more than pretty words to get to a girl like me. I don't know why I am always running away. Guess I'll always be a loser in a loving game. Maybe I don't know what I want, but I know what I don't need. You give this talk about making magic, but I'm sure you'll just up and leave. Don't know why I am always running away. Guess